that Bartolomeo was a supernova? Were you aware of that fact? Because in my head, he wasn't, because he wasn't at Sabaody.
But who are the supernovas?
The worst generation.
Oh.
Right? They're the same thing.
Oh, I thought it was like a specific crew.
No, the supernovas are just the pirates that came out of the into the New World around the same time.
So Luffy and all them are
Luffy and Zoro
as well. The Straw Hats. Gotcha.
I am missing some Otama. Because I know that I have 4. And I'm fairly confident all 4 are in this deck. But maybe they're not. Where are the other ones? They should be in one of these 2 red decks.
So I'm not too convinced, but I might have to check it. I think if I unclick to the like track 1 on the like background music I've got, I think it'll record it, but then it won't stream it, yeah. Which is annoying.
Otama is a 1 cost. I swear I have 4 Otamas. Do I seriously not? I'm like in the weeds here. I could have would have sworn up and down that I had 4 Otama. Right? What's my Zoro deck look like? Because that has what I have.
Does that mean any game audio hasn't come through? This is confusing.
I only
Whenever we stream, we just don't have any game audio.
That's not good.
It's confusing.
Isn't Otama
like, what's the point of having 2 tracks if I can't actually split it up in the recording, but have it stream?
You can definitely do it in OBS.
Yeah, I just need to move over to that. Streamlabs is great, but I was also watching somebody, during like the Johnny Depp trial. They're doing they use StreamYard. I've never heard of. But
I have not.
either way, welcome to the Real Trace Llama stream.
Hello.
We're going to be opening up this Brothers War set booster box. There's draft booster boxes, and there's these. I'll open up. I bought one of the draft ones as well. So we'll open up this, see what we get, see kind of how the packs are laid out, because I think the packs are different, which makes sense. But this is more completing the entire set and more the people who just like ripping packs and things like that. And then the draft, just so you can actually kind of set it up.
And have a draft.
Exactly. But we'll get into this. Because I bought, who was it? Bought one of the Brothers War like structure decks.
Yeah.
Thick plastic. Getting back to opening up Wizards of the Coast product. RIP, 2005 for Pokemon?
been a long time. It's been a long
Been a
time
minute.
gone.
Look at that.
I love when boxes like that open that way.
Ooh.
You know,
Meet Mishra and meet Urza. About the Urza deck. I know that much.
is that a commander deck?
Yeah. Which I don't know how to play. Well, commander. It's all confusing. There's lots to learn.
I am mentally in the process of trying to create a commander format for One Piece because I think it would work really well. I'm just trying to think of the logistics of it. I think it'd be really fun to try with multiple people. Basically, you get to run more than one leader, but you can only keep one as your leader and just play the other one as a 5 cost.
So do you in commander? Do you start out with a
No,
leader
so in
basically?
commander, it's 4 people typically you're playing against. You have more life than normal. It's a 100-card deck, but you can only have one of each card, and you have a legendary creature that sits in your command zone. And once you have enough mana, you're allowed to play it.
Oh, interesting. So
Okay,
you
that's
can meet Ishra. For years, Mishra labored in his older brother's shadow. This tension would later lead to a war Mishra was determined to win, no matter what. That makes sense. A talented artificer, words are not my strong suit, in his own right, Mishra oversaw the production of legions of machines designed to destroy his oh-so-perfect sibling. Mishra's beliefs are clear, win the war at any cost, which I think, after looking it up, this deck would probably be more what I would want to play because it kind of all builds up to just smack people in the mouth rather than
what Alan wants is a deck that has big things that at the end of the game, when you've finally gotten them all out, somebody can then bounce them back into your hand.
Yeah. I want to be disappointed. When you meet Urza, Urza's name is Legend across Dominaria, Aria, cursed and uttered in reverence, divisive as it is powerful. Long, long ago, Urza waged war with his brother Mishra and nearly destroyed his home plane in the process. A master of machines, he created an entire army with a relentless focus of victory. Because I think you get a bunch of tokens and things like that with his deck. I don't quite understand it. These are thick boys.
Their packs are thicker. Pokemon, honestly, what I've learned recently is that Pokemon has very small packs. From playing One Piece and opening like Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the last couple of weeks, Pokemon has and Magic. Pokemon has really small packs.
Well, I bought that tin, and they come with like 20 card packs. I mean, there's 3 of them or whatever, but like, geez, because this could may contain these cards. Bunch of, I don't know, BRO 1 through 300. A couple of things includes 1 retro frame artifact card, a combination of 1 to 5 cards, rarity rare higher, and 1 art card. Also includes 3 to 7 uncommon, 3 to 6 common, and 1 land cards. 1 non-art card and non-land card of any rarity is traditional foil. Traditional foil borderless mythic planeswalker is less than 1% of boosters. Traditional foil land replaces basic land in 20% of boosters. Foil stamp signature art lots to do with it. Pokemon's like, hey, you get 5 uncommon, 3 commons, and a rare, and an energy or a V-star marker. Ooh. I don't know how that plays in anything. A little info card.
That's just an art card.
Right? Oh, that's what it, yeah. 14 of 81, so you can collect all of them. That's kind of cool. Collect them all. So we got an island. Wow. Union of the Third Path. I don't know what most of these do. Let's see, is this focused? Get focused.
How quickly can you read the card and figure out what it does?
Right. This says draw. It's an instant. Draw a card when you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. That's not bad. 2 cost and a white.
Downright okay.
Disfigure. Oh, I play this card. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn.
Ooh.
Black decks, I feel like I play this card too. Scrapwork Rager. And Scrapwork Rager enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and you lose with life. And you can unearth him, bring him back from your graveyard. Perimeter Patrol. Philology Excavation. I get this more focused. Come on now. Don't focus on my arm. There we go. Loran, Disciple of History, legendary creature, human artificer. Dreams of Steel and Oil, Defense Grid. These artifact cards are cool.
I also dream of Steel and Oil.
Whoa. Platinum Angel. This has a little reflecty bit down there. Portal to Phyrexia. The artifact. Ooh. Traditional foil mass production. Love it.
Mass production.
We don't have to. How many packs are there in here?
Plenty. 12? 9?
Oh no.
More than that?
30.
Jeez, how much did that run you?
I don't know. More than I should have spent on it. But it's fine.
It's shiny cardboard. I needed it.
Ooh. Is that Mark Tepid?
Is that also, is there your art card for that one?
Yeah, 58 of 81. Got a mountain. Boulder Branch Golem. Blanchwood Prowler. Disenchant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Like,
you needed that the other night when we were playing. Or I needed that, I guess. You didn't need it.
What, a water knot?
Yeah.
Raised to the ground. Spell can't be countered. What's up? Human Monk. Third Path. Iconolast. Arms Race. She's working on a robot. Evangel of Synthesis. Audacity. Millstone. Target player mills 2 cards. Simple enough. Temporal
Straightforward. Straightforward.
Ooh.
Really honestly makes sense.
Trench Stalker. As long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, Trench Stalker has Death Touch and Lifelink. That's interesting. And a blank. You can use this card to represent a card without a magic back.
That token. Ooh, that shiny, that hollow foil is really cool.
Right. I like hollows. Let's do 10 of these.
Good call. Be here all night if you power through all of them.
Right. Oh, listen. Magic minigame. Urzer's Blueprints. 2+ players, 2+ packs, 10 minutes. You've unearthed Urzer's ancient blueprints for his power plant, tower, and mine. Erase your fellow artificers to assemble all 3 iconic locations. Get ready. Open a booster for each player and remove any cards without magic card backs. Shuffle the remaining cards into a deck and deal 5 cards to each player. Randomly determine who goes first. On each player's turn, they draw a card, then discard a card face up. Players may draw either the top card of the deck or the top card of the discard pile. If there are no cards left in the deck, when a player tries to draw, shuffle the discard pile to form a new deck. So you have to get all 3. That's interesting. The power plant, tower, and mine, you have to have like all 3 in your hand.
It's like Exodia.
Right. Ooh. God pack? No.
Oh, that's a foil land, though.
Foil land, yeah. That's cool. Art. Swift Gear Drake. Flying with Haste. That's aggressive. Aeronaut Cavalry. Power Stone. Fracture.
I'm just waiting for somebody who actually plays Magic to be in our chat. Like, that's a pointless card. It does nothing.
Wow, this is so crazy.
We're so excited. Like, that sounds nuts. And they're like, nah, man, there's like a thing here that
Right.
And I get it because I would probably do the same thing, but it's just hilarious to think like we know nothing about this, but
Yeah, we know
somebody might be
absolutely
listening. Somebody might be listening and just
nothing.
cringe at anything we say.
Right. Gilded Lotus. It's not the, it was a Black Lotus or whatever that card that cost bajillion dollars.
One of the most expensive cards in Magic history.
Static Net. When Static Net enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Static Net leaves the battlefield.
Let me tell you, I almost until I went online and looked to realize that indeed, in fact, not every single pack of Kamigawa comes with one of those alternate lands. I was very close to just going to buying like a booster box's worth of those packs. I'm like, these lands are sick. This is the only kind of land I ever want to play. I was wrong. I mean, it's the only land I want to play, but I'm still wrong about the fact that it was reasonable to think that that was possible.
Oh, this is cool. Sibling Rivalry. Can control a target artifact or creature until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste until end of turn. Create a tap Power Stone token. Could be completely useless. No one left behind. Cheese. Haywire. I feel like there's just so much more to each of these cards than
I think
Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh.
The problem. I mean, maybe not Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Those effects are
as we learned yesterday. More of a story to it. Recommission.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely.
50 feet of rope. Hell yeah.
I think I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think Magic has like a cohesive like lore and storyline.
Yeah.
Which is honestly real. I mean, technically Pokemon does as well. Don't come at me in the comments here. But like for a card game this old that isn't like another property, right? Like it's just Magic. It's not like Magic that also has a TV show or Magic that also has like a whatever series or something, like a podcast or a movie or something. I mean there are books, but like it's just the card game.
Yeah. Well, it's been around longer than
it's the OG. It is the
other ones.
It's the OG.
Came out
for sure.
What, 93, I think.
Yeah. It's impressive to see how the card game market is, right?
Yeah.
You know, Pokemon has been around for a while and holds its strong but it exists because of, I think, more collecting than it does from playing.
Yeah.
And I feel like Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh went the opposite direction, where I mean there are obviously cards that are collectible and Pokemon is very played and playable. But like with Magic, it's about playing the game.
Yeah, nobody buys
cool to get all the cards. But like even when you see like the product offerings, they're not necessarily like, hey, buy this to get the really cool like card from the set. It's like buy singles, and then if you want some really cool foils, buy the collector's boxes, or like you want to play draft, buy the draft. Like everything is like geared towards play. Not everything. Most things are geared towards play. And with Pokemon, that is not the case.
Right.
Most things are geared towards collecting because everything has a big foil that you can get from the boxes, and they have decks which are great. But like, ooh, that is sick. Like the cathedral looking kind of vibe there.
Jesus.
So you've got one hollow land so far?
Yeah.
That's a lot of words.
I ain't reading that. I can't read. I know. When Philology Archaeologist enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You may put a non-creature, non-land card from among the cards milled this way into your hand. If you don't, put a 1/1 or +1/+1 counter on Fleet Archaeologist.
What's its power and toughness?
0/3.
Oh. So the only way to make it attackable is to not put one of those milled cards back in your hand.
Right. Even then, it's just 1 and 4.
Yeah. But then it has the toughness to sustain something, right? If it's like it's like a weird creature that has like 3 and 1, it KOs it.
Ooh. Suchi Cave Guard. Artifact creature construct vigilance ward for 4. Becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls counter it unless that player pays 4. Oh, interesting. So if you want to destroy it with a something, you have to pay 4.
Just 4 of any mana.
Yeah. When he dies, add 8. I'm assuming whatever that little diamond is. Is that the black mana?
The diamond is either white or colorless.
Oh, okay. If
It doesn't look like
until the
white,
end of
it's
your turn,
colorless.
you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. It's an 8/8, but it is an 8 cost.
I mean, yeah, but you get the 8 back if it dies, is what it said. So, but it's not. I mean, that sounds like it's really nice to do, but it's probably one of those cards that's just hard to play. What color is it? It's black. Or does it not have a color associated?
It's like a gray.
I mean, like the mana cost color.
Oh, it's nothing. It's whatever.
Just anything.
Yeah. There's so much you can do with all these. Ooh, Goblin Firebomb.
That looks
got
cool.
flash. For 7, you tap it, sacrifice Goblin Firebomb, destroy target permanent. And a Power Stone.
Ooh, that's sick. That's a
token artifact. It's a.
You got a borderless.
It's got a slate border.
Pretty sure that's borderless.
Or extended art, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Where it goes down into the text.
I was incorrect. I don't have as many Otamas as I thought, which is kind of a bummer. I should buy some, but now I have to wait forever to get them. But I did make up for it by adding one of the weird toy laws, and then a Loopy that has 2K for block.
How have we only opened 6 packs?
But it's okay. It's a lot of cards for 6 packs.
Right.
You open a whole ETB of Pokemon stuff, which is 10, and you're like, wow, there's like no cards here.
Right. Oh. This thing comes with +1/+1 tokens.
Ooh.
or prototype tokens. This is like, that's the cool stuff where it comes with things to actually play the game and an art card.
Like your V-Star markers.
This is the shoot. She's like a flesh mechanist or something like that. Yeah, Swamp. And non-hollow. Goblin Firebomb. Shoot it down. Exile target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying.
I would say, does that take out a flyer? Because that's cool.
It's got 3 in a tree.
I feel like we should make a video that's like Magic noobs try to understand whether they think words are good or not.
This sounds good.
Is this card good or not?
Pick a random card out of this stack and just say, I don't know. Go for the throat, destroy target non-artifact creature.
This sounds really good. No, it's not. It's horrible.
No. The Fall of Krog.
I am Kronk. Is that a dog next to that guy?
There's another robot.
Oh, from my angle, that looks like Frankie walking a dog. Is that one of the Transformer cards?
Probably. Legendary artifact creature, robot. More than meets the eye.
Yes. It is one of the Transformers.
More than meets the eye.
That's another cool thing about Magic. All of the like other properties they're doing things with is so fun. Like they did Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's gold down here rather than silver.
And they do Transformers, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, the Stone Rain. More than machine over matter.
Ooh, shiny.
Instant. The spell costs 1 less. To cast, if you control an artifact creature, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand.
The other nice thing about Magic the Gathering that I've come to recognize is that it's so popular that they all play. Everyone plays Magic on the same night.
Hmm.
There's like a thing that I think is either sponsored or encouraged by Wizards called Friday Night Magic, and so many places like card shops, comic book shops, like so many different kinds of establishments do it.
Like this. Make new friends every Friday night. Connect with your
Yeah.
fellow Magic players.
Wow.
FridayNightMagic.com.
It almost like I knew the card was coming. I did not, which is honestly
Oh.
what makes it more impressive.
It's also a Power Stone artifact.
Wait, seriously?
So it's just a
That's
because artifact cards or whatever you don't.
Or tokens, yeah.
Yeah, or tokens. Ooh, another robot. Oh, a planes. Retrieval agent, mine worker. That's a cool artwork. Mishra's Juggernaut. Trample. Gixie and Infin. I've played with this one too. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, add a +1/+1 counter on this card. So if you, what is it? Something where you, or some card where you like transform it and all this other stuff. Black decks are cool. But you basically you live off, you kind of put not so great things out there. They're okay. And then you sacrifice them. And then there's one that's like the whatever you can bring it back from your graveyard. It's kind of nice. Ooh, you just keep recycling it. Third path, Iconoclast. Did I get one of these before? I don't think so. Nah. 2 more packs.
2 more packs. 2 more packs.
Oh, repeated the. Oh, hell yeah. Shiny Swamp.
Swamp.
Scrapwork Mutt. This is a dog.
Good old doggo.
Epic Confrontation. Supply Drop. This is a cool card. Flash. At least I think it is. When Supply Drop enters the battlefield, target creature you gain or you control gains +2/+2 until end of turn. Then for 4, you tap this and you sacrifice a card and draw one. Or sacrifice the artifact. Another Static Net. Giant Cinder Maw. Dinosaur Beast. Trample. Players can't gain life. Just.
Oh, wow. That sounds
simply
slightly, if I do say so myself, busted? Question mark?
How do you say busted?
Como se dice busted?
Mishra, Tamer of Makfach Fawa.
Is that the one that you can like? There's like one card in this that you can create. Like it's called melding, and it creates Mishra Lost to Phyrexia. Token.
I do not know. Stone Retrieval Unit. Let's see. Ooh, a soldier token. Ooh. No shiny forest. It is Gift. Trench Stalker. Got Tuano's Tinkering. Imagine how big your brain has to be to understand, oh yeah, that card does this and this. It's like, how do you know this?
Just to remember everything.
Right.
Oh, I'm missing my free Basil Hawkins. That's what it is. I was like, something is wrong here. I'm missing cards.
Got so much to learn. Ooh. A Yatian Frontliner. Whenever he attacks, another target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And unearth for
+1/+1.
just one. That's actually pretty nice. He's just a 1/1, but you attack, and somebody's got to block it, and then but somebody else gets a +1/+1, and then it all goes well. Keep getting to put the ones with the little shiny bit in the pile.
See what your pulls were through the first little bit.
Yeah. Technically, what's the rare stuff and not.
Right. What is
I'm sure there's
worthwhile?
some commons that are like, worth more than 2 cents.
Yeah.
It's not why I'm opening this, but.
Is it, or are you going to go play Friday Night Magic? I don't know if you could deck build right now. I feel like that'd be a bold assumption on your part, but like you could buy a challenger deck and make some adjustments, you know?
Yeah. Well, because I bought that one challenger deck or whatever, or commander deck.
Yeah, you have to go find a date when they're playing Commander, which I don't think they usually do on Fridays at the same time. Maybe some stores do. I don't know.
I don't know how often. Like, are there cards you can't use?
Yes, there are banned cards and limited cards, but the thing about Magic is there's multiple formats. So there's Standard, which is the last 2 years. Like every card has to have been printed in the last 2 years.
That makes sense.
And there is Pioneer, which I want to say is like 2012, 2013, maybe 2015.
Yeah.
Or Explorer, I think they're called the same thing. And then there's also there's Modern, which is from 2008, and then there's Historic, which is every card. And there's a format called Popper, which is only commons.
There's so many cards out there.
Oh, I think they've done the math, and there's like a nonsensically high number of deck combinations you could run that would be valid.
So I don't know if this is actually the best pull, but it's got gold rather than silver. So let us know in the comments below if I'm an idiot or not. But yeah, so this is our More Than Meets the Eye Starscream. Is that not a transformer? Oh my! Look at the transformer. Little set. Once it focuses, like it's got the.
Oh, yeah.
Says it's flying whenever you draw a card. If you're the monarch, target opponent loses 2 life. How do I become the monarch?
There's a card that's called the Monarch.
And whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to you, convert Starscream. He converts into a 2/3. But he's already a 2/3.
This happens like every time I build a deck and I have the deck list in front of me and I still have the wrong number of cards.
Nice.
I don't know how this is even possible.
So look through the hollows. Anything spicy? I don't know.
I like the token. I thought that was really cool, but it's just a token, so maybe I'm
right. It's like, whoa, okay.
An idiot. I gotta count these One Piece cards out real quick. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
There's such a wide variety of like, I don't know, things to do with Magic. It's crazy because they're not, like you said, not all about collecting, not all about playing. mean, it's primarily about playing, but it's not the only thing you can do. There's a lot.
I have one too many cards. What card do I have one too many of? I'm in the weeds with this. The guy, like, I'm legitimately just looking at my screen. I have to break this down and do the exact cards that I have. Okay. Got 3 Basil Hawkins. 3 Basil Hawkins. We got 3 kids. 3 kids. I've got 4 laws. 4 laws, right? So I don't have 5 total, so that wouldn't be wrong. 1 Punk Gibson and 1 Red Hawk. 1 Round Table. 3 Jet Pistols. People that are watching the stream are be so confused. I'm talking about One Piece right now.
Well,
3.
trying to put together that
4 Brook.
that Passivisa deck that we talked about building.
Yeah. Have you made it on the sim?
tomorrow?
We can run that.
Yeah.
You've made it on the sim already?
No, I'll try and do that. And then if you've got some time this weekend, or I mean next week, because Alex busy next week, right?
I don't remember. I think so,
Okay.
but that could
I
be
can't
imagining
remember.
that. I've got 2 of those, 2 of those. I'm gonna go crazy going through this deck.
What am I missing?
Like, I'm missing something clearly. Like, there's something I have wrong here.
Right.
4 Apu. Or the sim is wrong, which would be crazy. 4 Bonnie. 4 Capone. 1 Big Kid. 3 Rush Luffy's.
I was like, why does it look like my keyboard's upside down? Because it is.
This doesn't make any sense. Like, this doesn't make any sense. 3 Robins. 1-1, and then I'm actually 1 card shy. Can I not count? What?
So you're shy. It's not like you're counting your lead or anything like that, right?
No, the thing is, what happened, I counted 51. But going through this, I'm missing a card. I have to count out loud. I'm going to count on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I'm going insane.
Did you count 50?
4 on the screen. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 21, 25, 27, 28, 30, 34, 40, 44, 47, 50. I'm just an idiot. Just an idiot. Chat. Just an idiot. Oh. All right, this deck is complete. Just swap my Dawn out. And I'll be ready for locals. And fingers crossed this deck is still decent. Watch me have like practiced and done all this, and I come in on to the locals tomorrow and get just bodied, just absolutely shredded. Every time I've played it, it's been really close. My favorite was I played against a Kaido, and like he trashed his Don twice to get rid of to banish my life, right? Which was like, wow. Okay. Cool. Pain. And then literally
Ouch.
he like basically maxed it out, and I had my 7-drop kid on the board, so I was able to block it. And it's like he's like, okay, I'm gonna kill it. I'm like, I think he even like just directly attacked me. He's like, if I don't block it, I lose. But it was like he attacked it, and I'm like, bro, that wasn't he attacked it with like I think. Yeah, see if I can do the math. He attacked it with 13k, and then I comboed out a 4k Punk Gibson, and then 2Ks to put it over. And then he had 1 card left in hand, and I was able to like swing like 6 times the next turn.
Nice.
And it was like, yeah, dude, you lost. It was GG's.
You done. So I pulled up TCG Player. Let's see. Just to see price on things, if I can find it.
While you're looking at TCG Player, I'm also going to look at TCG Player and see how much I've come across.
So I feel like
69
this
cents.
isn't in.
Okay. No, you're just trying to determine what condition it's in.
I'm just trying to find like the scheme, the numbering scheme for these is confusing because there's like 2 5s.
Oh.
Because I'm looking up the Starscream Power Hungry.
Are they running speed duel tournaments this year at Yu-Gi-Oh? Also, are you picking up that 25th anniversary collection for the Egyptian God cards?
I might.
I probably will. All right.
Hey, market price $2.
Ooh. For which card?
The Starscream Power Hungry, but there's a shattered glass version of it. Let's see if I can share my screen without jacking up. Oh.
It ruined it. You can just cancel. I can see the stream on my phone.
Oh, right. Unless I...
Bro, why can't I find a store that does speed duel?
Change it.
I will play Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel.
Yeah, so you can see it's $20 for the shattered glass version, which I think looks really cool. Can zoom in on it. Let's see. What else do we think is really cool?
I thought that token was kind of cool, I'll be honest. But that may just be me.
Which one? Token. Which one are you talking about?
The one that was like near borderless.
Oh, right.
Oh, the power gem. I guess it wasn't. Yeah, there you go. Wasn't one of those shiny? No. Oh. Never mind.
I don't know. That's on. Yeah, it's from Universes Beyond Transformers. See what other
Transformers
cards in this set.
meets the eye.
There's Optimus Prime. Oh my god. Because there's two. Is it two different versions, or do you? No, this is what you transform it into, right?
The truck.
Yeah.
Honk.
Like, do you have that card too?
Are you sure it's not the back side of the card?
Oh. You see it on the Discord?
Yeah, it's the back side of the card, right?
Yeah.
There are a couple cards in my
Yeah, that's so cool.
deck that I bought that had a couple of those.
Megatron Tyrant turns into his tank.
Liddy.
Let's see, what's the most expensive card in that set? See, it's like it's not that bad. It's $23, but you go to, let's say, actually, I'm intrigued. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, and you use Speed Duel, you can only use 3 cards at a time.
2023 Pokemon Standard Rotation. Prepare for life without the D. What?
I'm wondering if no, because Ash's name in the Pokemon anime is Satoshi, right?
Oh. So if you see on the stream, all the next to the set marker and the number, there's a letter.
It's rotating out of standard. Is that what it says?
Yeah, so that's how they do that. So D is going to rotate out of standard, which I guess that's Sword and Shield base set. That's going to rotate out of standard already? Jeez.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. But, I mean, does it?
Yeah, I mean, because that set's what Sword and Shield base set's 2 years old now.
Yeah, but all the other ones that came after it are expansions on that set.
Yeah, it's just the. I mean, I don't think all Sword and Shield's leaving.
No, but it's gonna slowly go
Yeah,
out.
I mean, you can't play. It's just the standard format, so it's not like you can't play it because you can play it in expanded.
Okay.
But it's just for the standard, which is what they use in like the store tournament stuff.
Yeah.
Or the World Championship stuff.
So they're saying the Mew VMAX decks are going to be the best ones after rotation.
Gotta go pick them up.
Sorry, Natalie says so. Let's see what she says. I'm intrigued at what they say. 2021 Pokemon sealed worth investing in? Absolutely not. Aside from maybe Evolving Skies.
I say agreed.
Ooh. This is going to be bad. Over the last year?
I have some stuff that's
Styles is up to $100 again?
But it's not because I wanted to leave it sealed. I just haven't made videos on it yet.
You're right. It peaked
It's
once,
really,
yeah.
really just because I'm lazy.
Right. Chilling Pain. Evolving Skies. Yeah, Evolving Skies, like I said, it can, $140 on release date August 27, 2021. You bought it $100 like a month later. Because I think the pull rates were real bad, so it just dropped like crazy. And then it came back up. And then current booster box market price $287.
Is this guy spelled Pokemon wrong? I mean, not wrong, but I didn't spell it with the fancy E.
No. Oh boy, Fusion Strike costs more in battle styles. That's actually if a lot of the Mew cards come out of it, I guess that makes sense. There's the Gengar VMAX you want.
I do want it, but I'm not going to go buy it. So
For $166.
definitely not buying it for $166.
I think I might have a booster box of that. We might have to open that on the stream.
I have
We buy it.
Fusion Strike bot ETB, a Chilling Rain ETB, a Mew V10, and then a Astral Radiance built-in battle box.
Ooh.
How to
I've got
play and
a lot of stuff.
V-Star.
But it's for the business. Yeah, hidden fate.
I'm always impressed when I look and at Pokemon deck list, because in my head they require more energy than they do. Like this Mewtwo V Union deck list has 8 energy.
Really? Do you want to know about the most expensive energy cards?
I was looking at that one for a second, but now I'm trying to look at what deck I can use to beat Lugia V-Star.
Why? Because
I'm not like I'm gonna play it. There's like 2 play Pokemon stores, and they both play on times where I can't play.
Right. Oh yeah, Call of Legends was a cool set, but it's got the Espeon in the background. Sure. One of the evolutions in the background. $40 for an energy card. Oh, it's got the Umbreon and it's the play Pokemon. Do I have one of these? I might have sold one of those at one point. Oh, of course, it's the winter card, 2004. Yeah, no duh. Call Energy.
You mean winter cards are expensive? No crap,
right.
No way.
Call Legends again. Darkness Energy, 2003 player winner. Wow, double colors. 2017 in a North America International Championship staff card. Yeah, no duh. Like I'm sorry.
I think like the most expensive One Piece card right now is the super pre-release winner Luffy. And it's like, yeah, of course, because that will never release again, and only like a handful of people have ever gotten it. Also, they announced the official release date of the film deck, and I cannot be more hyped. I'm buying 2 of them the day it comes out, and I'm playing the crap out of it.
The film deck? Did I?
It's the one you played on the sim against us. It is crazy. So February 3rd is when it comes out. Shanks' leader ability is Don -3. All of your film type characters gain plus 2k power. And then there's a 4-drop Uta. Don -1. Rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. It's also a blocker. And whenever you block, you can rest a card. You can do that Don -1. It's a super rare. Zephyr. Once per turn. Okay, so this is the craziest part. It's a 7 cost, 8k. I'm gonna pull up my leaders here because this is gonna be the most interesting. Oh, just characters. Anyway, it's so if it battles against a strike character, it automatically gets plus 3,000. And then you can also once per turn return a Don to give it plus 2k. There's a 5-drop Guild Tesoro. These are like the big cards in the set.
Yeah.
Don -2, draw 2 cards when attacking. 5-drop for 6k. There's a Shiki. If you have 8 or more Don cards on your field, this character cannot be KO'd in battle. So P just gets to live. You can just it's a 6-drop. 6-drop, 7,000 power.
Jeez.
And this one is the most broken card ever. 8 cost, 10k power, Activate main once per turn. Don -4. So you can do this like 5 times in a not 5. So you have 10 Don -4. You have 6 plus 2. You have 8 -4. You have 4 plus 2. You have 6. 4, 4. You have like 4 times. You use this effect 4 times in a row and just not play another card, basically.
Jeez.
Rest, so -4. Rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less. Then this character gets double attack.
What?
So if you want to like just win the game, and like your opponent has like 2 blockers out, you just do that. Rest both of the blockers, and then you get double attack. So they have to counter you out, or they take damage, and then you use the other 6 Don you have to make him 16,000.
That's nuts.
I'm gonna run 3 or 4. Like, there's no way you wouldn't. It's going to be not. And then also, you have to do that. If you just returned 7 that turn instead, and then attach the other 3, he would have 16,000. You'd have 16,000 either way. And then any other character you also have has plus 2,000. They're just crazy.
It's not fair at all. Unless you have it, then it's perfectly fine.
And then you have a 2-drop effect. That one of your film type cards gets plus 4k and then cannot be KO during this turn. So it's like a permanent. There's one that on play lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal 1 film card, and add it to your hand. It's a searcher for purple, which is insane. And it's a search for purple that has 2k counter. And then this card, you may rest this character and trash 1 film card from your hand. If your opponent has more Don cards on you, add 2 Don cards and rest them. So it's just like an aggressive ramp that you get to run.
Right.
Ugh. I'm so shook.
Oh, the parallel Dofi looks so cool.
Oh, I love the parallel Dofi.
The one where he's screaming.
Then there's whenever I have a New Year's goal to make a One Piece TCG collection app. Because like there's not a good one online right now that I found.
Yeah.
And so if I complete that goal, my reward for myself is being able to buy 1 alternate art, and that's the alternate art I'm going to be buying against the Dofi leader. He's so menacing.
There's this one too.
Oh, I don't have that Yamato. I have the other one, the fancy Yamato.
Dofi. 56 blocks.
That one.
Character, alt art, parallel.
Yeah, I mean, I think as I run 4 of those, and I don't want just 1.
Are you surprised that this card's $100?
Oh, the Nami or the Boa? Yeah. No, not at all. That's a really good card, and it's Boa, and it's Boa.
Right.
It's Boa in her element. All right, I have to hop off. Oh. It's fun watching you open Magic, and while I had a chance to
this Mihawk, that's a cool card. Yeah, this
sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, I love that card so much. That one I would want to run a full set.
This card has been, what does that mean? Officially errated.
Errated. It has a error on it.
Oh.
Huh. I don't know what the error is, but it has an error.
Yeah, this is fun. We'll maybe open some more.
What's the errata? No.
I can get back to it. Yeah, this Yamato's nuts. It's like the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh my god. Almost $200 for this Nami. I wonder why.
Right.
Golly.
What's the errata on Mihawk?
I'm clicking on it. Sorry. It's 40 bones.
I
This
bet
is a
I probably have the post errata version, which is probably why I don't know what it is.
It says so. It on before it said on play, place one character with a cost of 7 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck, and then after it says on play, place up to, so you don't have to send anybody back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. They had a lot of that where like they meant to say up to and didn't.
Right, like there's Kaido. I have this one. And it's up to. Yeah.
That's really a lot of them is up to, and then there's one where it's like activate main, or it says once per turn on play, and it meant to be activate main. All right, guess to go. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna make many videos with Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, One Piece. We're getting into all of them. So stay tuned, stick around, follow along for more incredibly average content. Join the alpaca.